porn star in town. Oh, not him. Her. How y'all doing? Welcome to this edition of Simon Says. So, DJ Creme, aka the Hug Monster, aka the reason why you have a handprint on your butt, aka why you cheat on this with this. Then again, this can ride like her life, rent, and pocket money all depend on it. Now, considering that all that we have been hearing is NY Guru, which I did an episode on, you can check out on the description below, and how the government is all broke and frustrated, like a kid who's just had his candy taken away from him.
So many rappers in their turkey bottle.
So it's about time that we escape from all of this and move on to more important things like naked bodies. Pervert! It's now clear that porn is a lot more interesting when you're watching someone that you actually know. You're able to boost your self-esteem by judging their performance, and yet the last piece of action that you got was probably from your fingers. I love you. But now that we've seen DJ Creme and Halima naked, it's about time that we take time and reflect on what we've just seen in case we want to make a sex tape of our own. You know, so that sex talk with our future kids can be honest and real. Hashtag core true. First of all, you need to make sure that everyone knows that this is your sex tape and not anyone else who has the same butt crack that's yours. Cause, you know, cracks have a tendency of looking alike. You have to patent, copyright, and own that performance by looking back at the camera like a girl who's trying too hard to twerk. Now that's how you put your face to your butt, and also to that weird mark that you have in the upper part of your back that you got from a beating that you got from your dad. Simon, you didn't need to tell everybody your life story. Oh. But it's imperative that you take ownership of your performance so that when someone else sees it, you point at it and say, yeah, that's me, mom. That's me. That's me. DJ Creme did it. You can too. Now the other thing that you need to consider when making a sex tape is to make sure that you put the camera in the proper angle that flatters your naked parts. Now if you're going to use something stationary, like for example a camera on a stand or maybe even a laptop, you're going to have to make sure that you get the proper angle before you actually begin shooting. Because adjusting the camera while you're in the act can be very disruptive, especially for us guys, because when one head is activated adjusting the camera, the other head just loses momentum and just goes down. And not all girls are willing to be your cheering squad to help it come back up. Now one final thing that you need to do after you make the sex tape is that you guys need to sit down and analyze what y'all did. Now if you're alone, I guess that's you and your hand. Oh, you did a good move there. High five. This can help you see just how much better you look with your clothes on. But in the end, if you're gonna get involved in the whole craze of making a sex tape, it's important that both parties actually agree to the terms. So you want me to go out there and make her sign a contract? No, just make sure that she knows what's going on and that y'all get rid of that tape immediately after y'all done. This will reduce the risk of the tape leaking out to a public that's more than willing to see your wiener and your butt crack. Like they don't have one of their own. Exactly. And that's why on this edition of Simon Says, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, your parents also had sex too, and they didn't need a sex tape to prove it. Simon Says, out. Thanks for watching that episode of Simon Says. To subscribe, just go over here. To watch more videos, just go over here. So Simon Says, subscribe. Watch more videos.